So after attempting to repair my trim sending unit repair my old feelers, make another whatever. I've got a video out there about that. I determined that my feeler in this case is not the issue. Turns out, if you know what I'm doing here, you can probably follow along. Anyway, this is a piece of metal plate. It goes from here to there, goes up here, goes around that circle, and then goes all the way down here. And this is electrical contact exclusion zone, the black. That's an exclusion zone, meaning that they don't want you to make contact there. Reason being, well, let me finish with the other part first. So this side, you got continuity there, perfect continuity, 0.4 ohms. Over here, when I hit the brown, it's nothing. Brown again, nothing. Brown over here, let's see, nothing. I'll go over here and hit that shiny part, 0.4, 0.3 ohms. All the way over here, 0.4, 0.3 ohms. Over here, 0.4, 0.5 ohms. Now, when I got on that side of this same strip, I got that reading. And to anyone who's in the electrical field, got electrical knowledge, that's real close to an open or a lot of resistance in there that shouldn't be. This is where it begins to become perfect continuity. Over here on that same strip, it's got all that resistance. Is not perfect continuity. Same thing over here. Not perfect continuity. It's just way up there. So after looking closely, I found that there's a crack here to there. So what that crack did was separated this part where the perfect continuity is from this part where it isn't perfect, because there's a crack right there. And that crack runs from here all the way around to there. It's a fine crack. It's hard to see. You got to be looking for it. Anywho, so what I'm going to try to do is solder this. Solder it here. Solder it there. And see if it doesn't satisfy that continuity from here to there and to here to there to there. Because if I solder it here and I solder it there, then it should create continuity like it's supposed to be. Set to the ohm scale. Don't know if I showed that the first time. Okay, so after soldering, what I'm getting from here to there, still large. Here to here, still large. Should be there. That's right. Oh, of course. Of course. Okay, so there's perfect continuity from, it should be perfect continuity from all of this to there, which is what you see here. After soldering, that's what I got. Now, there's some resistance between this piece of metal strip to here. And when I check it with this, goes over to say that it's gonna be, no matter what I do, it's gonna be what you see there. I'm checking down here just to make sure. Same thing. So no matter what I do over here, even though it was cracked, doesn't matter. All of this is still one piece of metal with a contact exclusion zone right there. Now from here, all of this and that should be the same. So if I go here, I get 0.5 ohm. But as I go up here, it's got some kind of electronic resistance. Don't ask me how it works, because I soldered right there. But if I go up here and touch there, you only get like, 10, 11 ohm, which is pretty good. It ain't perfect. Perfect would be, 0.1 point something, point or 1 or lower. But this is pretty good. So I soldered right there, and we'll see the difference it makes. So after all this mumbo jumbo, if you're a gearhead, you might enjoyed it. But what it really boils down to is getting it fixed. So I've checked on eBay and you can get that disc, actually the trim cylinder and limiter side, for like $17. Uh, to make this repair quick though, yeah, I would buy that and just snatch the new disc out and probably use the feelers too and put on what you got as opposed to ripping it all out, unless you want to, repair everything you've got back there. So comment if you must. Any questions are warranted, and looking forward to them.